Yeah, take a moment.
Look at us, man. Superman. That weight is more than what Flavio Boccanini weighs, our other guest professional on the show, and Kevin throwing it for repetitions. Good job, Kevin.
Yeah. Every drop, every ounce, every piece of energy within me.
The experience of being much stronger than everybody else, I think that's an unbelievable experience. You feel richer. You feel that sooner or later that you can do anything.
Good morning, guys. This is the 22nd of December, 2025. We're going to work out chest and triceps and some shoulders. We have very limited time. I woke up at 4:30, but somehow it's 5:20 already, something like that. Something about the morning, the time just goes super fast. I drank my tall glass of water with some sea salt, went to the bathroom, and somehow it's like an hour later, but we're going to do 185 on the bench press here and see if we can get a lot of sets. Okay. Now 5:30. Man, the time goes quick. Let's do a minute. And I can do more than that. That was 7 reps. Slept pretty good last night too. Not bad. I woke up naturally a little earlier than 4:30. So I want to push myself to do 185 just because shock the muscles a little bit. Last chest workout, I just did push-ups. So let's go the opposite route this time. Boom, I got 10. Knew I could do more. The first set is a little slow. Notice I had to speed it up a little bit though to get that 10. If I did my normal slow cadence, I don't know if I would have got 10. Probably would have got 8. So let's try to slow it down a little bit and see if we can get better stretch, better pump. Ten seconds. Christmas is coming. Today's the 22nd, it says? Tomorrow's the 23rd, and then Christmas Eve, Wednesday. Huh. Oh man, that time was only 5. It's okay. We can keep doing it. Checking the chat. Okay, let's do another one. Erring on the side of caution a little bit because I don't have a spotter here. It's early in the morning and I gotta be careful. Plus, I don't have to go to true failure right now. It's just short of failure, trying to get lots of reps and sets as much as I can with this weight. I do feel a little stronger on this weight, so that's positive, encouraging. I did this weight a couple weeks back. It felt more grueling. And I think I actually was increasing rest time then too, and now I'm not. Now I'm keeping it 1 minute so far. All right, here we go. 6-7. Jules Julius asks if I was ever a wrestler. No. I just like to wear Mexican wrestling masks when I'm working out. No, I appreciate that, but no. I don't know what I could add to that, but that's... I don't really watch Lucha Libre, but do you? Do you watch Lucha Libre? I don't really watch. I never was into wrestling either, WWE. I was only into wrestling when it was on a cartoon, like when I was a little kid, really young. Back when like Hulk Hogan was around and all those guys. Jake the Snake. Okay. Jules Julius says, it's fitting for how jacked I am. Thank you. I'm getting a lot of compliments lately. But I've been working out now for like roughly 4.5 to almost 5 months now consistently, because now I can sleep. Before I had sleep apnea, so I couldn't sleep and I couldn't recover. So I would try to get it back on a routine for like 10 years off and on, and couldn't, because if you can't recover, you're not making progress. And if you can't sleep, you're not recovering. Now I have my CPAP machine, and I also have the MAD, the mandibular advancement device, it's called. These things help me to sleep. So now I can be consistent and get back in shape like I used to be back in the day, years ago, back in my like early 30s, late 20s to early 30s. Now I'm in my early 40s. So, all right, let's do another set. I'm only getting 5 now, but let me increase the rest time just a little bit, and we'll get another couple. We'll do minute 25. Jules Julius says he used to watch the WWE back in the day with his brother. Yeah, me too. I don't have a brother, but I used to watch it with my friends. You know, I used to love how, Hogan would come in with True American song. I used to like that. Woo Woo Player says, where are you at? I'm on the East Coast right now. That's where I'm at. Who else is saying something over here? Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna get another set. We're gonna do multiple sets, lots and lots of sets this week, as much as we can. I'm gonna do a couple more sets of this, honestly, and I'll switch to a different chest exercise because I wanted to get some more pump. Not that I'm not getting pump, I'm feeling it, but a little bit, something I can get like 12 reps on. This I'm getting low reps on. So. Okay, give me an extra rep. That was 6. Let's see. Google player says I need to touch my chest with the pool noodle. You know, technically, I should, but I'm not because I don't have a spotter. It's early and I'm still trying to wake up. And I want to be cautious, you know, I don't want to hurt myself. Am I still getting burns? Definitely. I also harder than joints sometimes when you do it like super deep like that. But trust me, I'm getting progress. I'm making progress. Does it matter to me that much? No. Especially when I'm getting low reps like this. If I was a weight here that I can get 12 reps on, then yeah, I would go deeper. But, you know. All right, just for you, woo-woo player, I'm going to try to do it like you say. And we'll see how many I can do. I probably can do a few or less than I did before. 10 seconds. Let's see. All right, here we go. No, too deep, bro. Honestly, you don't need to go that deep. I feel my joints and my ligaments coming into it too much. No, man, not worth it. Not for me right now. When I do it like that, I don't feel any more stretch in the muscles. I actually feel less stretch in the muscles. When I come in them like this, I'm feeling my joints and my ligaments and my shoulder capsule and stuff coming into it too much. I'm training my muscle, not my joints and my ligaments, you know? It's like some people bounce like this. You ever see those guys bounce off the chest? That's another thing I don't like to see and not good form because you're not training your joints and ligaments. You're training the muscle itself. So that's the thing. Let's do another set. One more set. And then we're going to switch exercises. You know what we could do? No, I don't want to do that. I was going to say I was going to do incline bench, but I don't feel like setting it up because I don't have much time looking at the clock. And I get to work soon. We'll do one more of these. Then we'll just use this machine right here, the universal, to get a little bit more incline focus. And they'll be a little lighter so I can get higher reps. So. Woo players wants to try to show me a few things. He wants to give me some pointers. If he wants to work out with me one day, if you want to work out with me, let's do it. But you know, you'd have to do it via live stream. If you want to, seriously, if you want to work out, contact me on X, send me your live stream details, and I can actually incorporate your stream into my stream as a guest, and then have your audio come through, and we could do a workout that way. But I'm leaving it up to you. If you want to follow through with that and you want to contact me and set it up, let's do it. All right. Open invitation. All right, we're done. Let's go to the other exercise over here. All right, Google player. He wants to spot me in person, he says. I appreciate the thought. He was looking out for me. He doesn't want me to get hurt. I like that. The only thing is, I wanted to do via live stream would be cooler, in my opinion, because other people would be able to check it out. You know, I mean, I'm telling you right now, the problem, I don't have a problem in that area, really. I'm making good chest gains so far, not having chest in my chest. I think certain body types or certain body structures maybe benefit from going a little deeper, but mine doesn't. So if that's the reason why, it doesn't really make too much of a difference right now. Let me show you the pump in a little bit. Let me just get set here. Ooh, almost 12 there. I would see that feels good. Getting some pumps. Oh, right. Where's my phone? I got the phone. Okay. Let's do a shorter rest time on this one. We'll do like, oh man, look at the time. How does the time go by so fast in the morning? Let's do 30 seconds right now. We'll get a few of these. We got to go triceps. And I honestly, this is the only day I really want to work in shoulders, because the other day is like legs day. The other day is the back and biceps and traps day. I really have no time to get the shoulders in. See, now I'm getting to the point where like I start off with 2 workouts a week. And then I transition to 3, which I'm on now. I should probably go to 4 workouts a week soon. Not yet, but soon. because my body's doing well on the rest that I'm getting now and the recovery time that I'm getting. Because the problem is shoulders. I'm not really getting a proper shoulder workout every week. It's like a half-ass shoulder workout because I don't have the time. So my next step, I'm thinking, is to go to 4 workouts a week. That way, one day will be dedicated shoulders day. You know? All right, let's do a set. All right, let's do 30 seconds. So, you know, as I was saying, it's 3 days a week is good. I'm sleeping well. Here's how I know I'm not doing well with the recovery. It's like sometimes I'd work out so hard. So you see, people act like working out hard is really like, oh, I don't work out harder. No workout's harder than me. And sometimes working out hard is not a good thing. It's like too hard. I'm saying, well, I gotta work out hard. Too hard is not good because sometimes I would not sleep. Then it would actually shoot my cortisol through the roof so much that I couldn't sleep at night. So then you're actually hurting yourself by working out that hard, you know? That's why I keep the mind relaxed and as much as possible. All right, let's do 30 seconds. Woo player says slow those reps down. Okay, I'll slow some reps down. That's a good piece of advice. Sometimes I'm in my mind thinking, oh, I gotta hurry to triceps. I don't have time. Then I subconsciously go faster with it, and I shouldn't do that. I don't want to say what I do for work because I'm trying to keep things a little bit more private. But no, it doesn't really interfere with my workouts in that sense. So I'll tell you that. But you know, I don't want to be on here giving everyone like all these super sensitive information and stuff and like top secret information, my social security numbers and stuff. But I'm out here, you know, ask me other stuff. I'll talk about it. All right, let's do another one. Okay. Time's up. We'll say this 2 more and then we switch to triceps. Oh, there we go. There's the timer. Seven. What I don't like about this exercise sometimes is that at a certain point, it's like if I can keep going, but then it'll be more my triceps working more. You know, the best. What I'll do is this. Next time, we're gonna set this up for incline from the get-go. That way, I hit the incline first. That's what I'll do. This hits incline too, but not as good. Let's get one more, and that's it. Woo Woo Player says, "Love you, bro. Love you too." He's my trainer in there in the comments section. My comments section trainer. He's saying push, hold. All right, thank you, man. I appreciate it. That gives me some motivation too. Come on, 10 seconds. All right, let's do it. Come on. Triceps getting too involved at the end. All right, we're done with this one. Moving to triceps. We're gonna get triceps. I feel like I'm gonna make this a little taller. Triceps time. Let's do it. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? This is too light now. Let me add a little bit more weight. There we go. Okay, closer to the pulley, huh? You want me to go closer to the pulley? Okay, let's try it. Here we go. Ooh, got some burns there. 30 seconds. The closer to the pulley is good, I think. Good piece of advice there. Hold midway. I'll try that. What was I going to say? I can't remember now. It's 6:03, so we got to wrap it up soon. You know what I want to do too is next time decline press. Decline press I think would be good. Not many people train decline. But I'll do incline, then maybe decline after that. I don't know. It's a pain to set it up though because I have to change it up a little bit. Yeah, holding at the bottom hard, man. Yeah, holding at the bottom is definitely more difficult. Okay. So, what was I going to say? Yeah. I got, I should, I still haven't cooked that goose, man. I still have only a little bit of game meat in my freezer. Pretty much the deer is done. I ate all the deer. I have a little bit of goose meat. I'll cook that up, and then that'll be done. I need to get some more game. I'm going hard for ducks this year. Found a good spot. I keep saying I'm gonna work out in my waders. I'm gonna work out in my waders. Just say one of these mornings, probably I'll say Thursday morning. What is that? Christmas morning. I gotta work out. I'll work out in my waders. Yeah, that burned. Focus on negatives. Yeah, that's a good. I'm trying to do negatives. The hold at the bottom is like kind of a negative. It's a static hold. That's good for it. Letting it come up slow. I'll do that. Yeah, I do. I like to hunt. I try to hunt as much protein as I can because the prices of stuff is really high now. I have to, of course, buy stuff from the store because you can't. I'm not good of a hunter yet. I didn't grow up hunting. I've just taught myself how to hunt. Past couple of seasons, it's my 3rd season. So I don't have a pond, but I do have some good water bodies around where I live, and I'm trying to get better at catching fish. It's a not as easy as it looks. So like on TV, or like, you know, you just cast and then you catch a fish. Some of these YouTube channels make it look so easy, but I'm trying to catch some more fish. Yes, definitely. Fish is actually the highest protein animal you can catch with the least amount of with the most ease. Geese are harder because you have to have different equipment and set up a certain way. But deer are great. You don't have to have that much. You just get a crossbow or something, and then I want to get squirrels. Squirrels are easier too. Yeah, I mean, those 3 is what I'm going for. I'm not into like pheasants or anything like that. I'm trying to do things that are cheaper and easier. Squirrels, deer, waterfowl. I do not because it's easier, because it's harder actually. But I just enjoy it. I like waterfowl. Waterfowl hunting is, in my opinion, the one type of hunting that is almost like a workout. You come back home from waterfowl hunting, you feel like you ran a marathon. Especially if you go on your boat, you go like a kayak or something. You have to paddle out to your spot. You set out the decoys. It's a lot of work. You're tired. You're huffing and puffing. You have to be in good shape to do waterfowl hunting. So I like waterfowl hunting the most, but you probably get the least amount of meat from it, unless you shoot a bunch of Canadas, and which I'm trying to do right now. This pulley, just so you know, sometimes it doesn't really matter where I stand that much. The main problem with this pulley is it's never going to be as good. I mean, you're probably imagining a pulley like at the commercial gym. This is not that. This pulley is different. The mechanics of it are different. These cables here are just metal wires covered with a vinyl, and it has a lot of drag on it, which changes the way the cable stations at the gym. They're much higher quality than this. So this is actually a little bit different when you're working out on it. That's the only thing with this. I should say that. So that's why I had to actually lower this. I had it up here high. I'm getting better burns here a little bit lower. So let's try another. Oh man, that burns. See, as long as you get those burns, that's what you're after. That isolation and those burns. Man, it's 6:12 already. We gotta hurry up. We'll do a couple more. I'm getting good burns. We might just stick with getting the short head today, and then we'll just do some rear delt, and that's it. No biggie, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the help as much as possible. It's good. I have to say, the game changer for me lately has been these shoes. Working out in flat-soled shoes. See, I'm working out. These are cheap Walmart specials. These are what the hell do you call these again? Airwalks. These are Airwalks that look almost like Vans, and they have that same design, the flat sole. You're grounded. You don't have any type of heel on the shoe. That has been a game changer because somehow everything's better on the lifts. The lifts are much better. Transfers.
America would like to have one of these. They might even replace the dog as the pet.
It transfers the weight through the floor better, and you get a better workout. So I like the shoes. Ugh. 6:15. Woo Woo Player says if we did work out, we'd push each other to the limit each time. Absolutely, man. That's what a good trainer is all about. I can see that you're a great motivator, and I like to push everyone to the limits, but within reason. The type of workouts that I'm doing now are short of true failure because they don't need to be a failure. Failure is a little bit excessive because it actually makes it harder to recover from because you're using a lot of your central nervous system at the end. I'm just getting lots of pumps and lots of volume as much as possible to push as much blood into the muscle, And then, of course, the hard part really is not this, in my opinion. The hard part is eating. That's the hard part. Getting the protein in, having the time to get the protein in. Sometimes I just don't have time to eat, so I don't. Then, and also getting sleep. That's the hard part sometimes. Because you have the baby and this and that, it's hard to sleep. So that's the hard part right now. It burns. Damn. One more. We switch to some rear delt stuff. I guess this is trap music. I'm not too familiar with trap music, but it's a little too trappy for me, so I had to speed it up a little bit. Maybe this track will be better. Yeah, this track's not too bad. All right, let's do another set. Oh, man. Oh, damn. We got to get one more, just one more. And then we'll switch to, hopefully we're not too late to work today. Because I'd be done normally by this time. But I have to finish this workout. All right, here we go. Let's get another one. Oh, that burns. Okay. Let's do some rear delts. I'm gonna get a lot of these. Well, let's just up the weight slightly. Just bring my mic closer. Thanks, man. I love the life depends on it, dude. I do that myself a lot. Like, if I don't get one more rep, my life is over, or something like that. You convince yourself, you know, that helps you to get that last little bit sometimes. All right, here we go. This time we're not even using the clock, bro. We're gonna do just instinctive timing. 10 seconds, 20 seconds. We're gonna get another set. Here we go. Let's do it. Put this in the front here. There we go. That's better. Come on, baby. Let's do it. We're finishing out strong. Oh, man. Come on, let's do another one. How are we doing on time? "25 minutes after the hour." I'm cutting it close. If I use the iron foot, the lead foot, as they say, on the way to work, maybe I'll still make it on time today. I just don't want to get pulled over. Oh, man. Two more. Let's do two more. No, I don't have a Stairmaster, but I do have this elliptical, which is on its last legs, but I was gonna replace it. I was under warranty, so I have a new one. I just haven't had time to put it together. This one has to get tossed in the trash. It's not because the machine doesn't work. It's because the stupid computer console software doesn't work. The way they make ellipticals these days is stupid. They should make it purely you can use them for mechanically. not like based on computer stuff. So if the computer goes wrong, the machine goes wrong, that's dumb. Oh God, I felt that. Last one. We're done. Let's do it. Come on. Oh my God. We're done. We are done. We're gonna do final pump. So we're gonna show off the final pump. You want to give me a hug? I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate it. Final pump. Here it is. The shoulders, chest, triceps, pose, I guess. Squeeze a little more extra blood in there. Oh, damn. Yeah, this one's not bad. Not bad. Chest is coming in, I think. And short head of the triceps is coming in. I got to get more protein in. That's the problem right now. We might have to skip breakfast today, though. All right, guys. Thanks for checking out the stream. I appreciate it. I have to get to work, but check out, as always, the free ebook, Jesus Lifts, on my website, fezgarcia.com. Amazing testimonies of Jesus Christ, how he changes lives from people from all walks of life, atheists, Buddhists, Jews, everything, Muslims, and how they come to Christ. It's not something you see with your other religions. It really isn't. Check out, if you don't want to listen to mine or read mine, testimonies of faith. They're everywhere, in Jesus. So he's really the one that makes a difference in someone's life. So check it out and let me know what you think. I had some positive reviews. Someone else mentioned something that they really they thought it was an amazing story. They only read one of them. The first one is amazing. So Pampers says hi. Hello, you just caught the tail end here, Pampers. You got to check out the stream. You got to wake up a little earlier. I'm just kidding. You know what? I still haven't figured out how to post my past streams to my Twitch page. Maybe I should figure that out when I have time. I'm also in the process of figuring out how I can post my stream like oh, you're from Poland. Okay, wow, interesting. So it's probably late over there, isn't it? It's like over here it's early. It's 6:32 in the morning. Over there it's probably, I don't know, lunchtime or something, or like 3 in the afternoon. But yeah, I want to figure out how to have like a rebroadcast. Some of these streamers do that, you know. So final pump once again. Not bad. Not bad. Final pump. All right. All right, guys. God bless. Take care. We'll see you next time. See you on Christmas workout this year.